year, new heart, new vibration.
Roll with Kid and play. Now everybody say.
Christopher "Kid" Reid, half of the iconic hip-hop duo Kid and Play, has always poured his heart into everything he does. Known for his high flat top fade, dance moves, and upbeat positive lyrics, Reid helped bring hip-hop mainstream, not only with their music, but their cult classic house party films.
I'm never fessing, possessing the tools that it takes to rock. I think it's time for the new kid on the block.
But after performing for nearly 4 decades, Reid was surprised when he started slowing down.
Take us back to the beginning. When you first started to experience some symptoms. What were you experiencing?
Maybe over the last year or so, just started to feel a little bit more fatigued than before. And then when you feel like that shortness of breath, sleeping a lot more than normal. And I think sometimes you kind of just chalk it up to, I'm getting older, the road is harsh, doing the old kick step, you know what I mean?
This past July, Reid's symptoms began to intensify, pushing him to go to the emergency room for answers. It was there that doctors gave him a surprising diagnosis.
The doctors tell you have congestive heart failure.
Congestive heart failure, that's correct.
But when you hear that, congestive heart failure.
Yeah, that's
Are you thinking, no, not me?
Exactly.
Initially, Reid was treated with medication, but at his 3-week follow-up appointment, his cardiologist grew more concerned.
He came in very swollen again, and that is a little unusual in somebody who's been started on treatment, for the swelling to come back that quickly.
That evening, Reid had planned to fly across the country for a performance. His doctor, urging him not to go, ran additional blood work.
The blood work confirmed my suspicion. It showed that his heart was failing and it was starting to affect his other organs.
Then they called back a couple hours later and said, you know what, we got these other tests back. You need to come to the emergency room right now.
Well, when you went in, they took you right to the ICU.
Right, because I guess they, with these latest test results, they saw something that required that kind of immediacy.
That's when doctors told Reid that a heart transplant was his only option, immediately placing him on a transplant wait list.
So when we think about status for heart transplant, he was very high on that list because of how ill he was and really dealing with a kind of life or death situation.
They went straight to, let's get a heart. So I got evaluated physically, I got evaluated mentally, and also too, I wanted to let them know at the same time, like, hey, I am worthy of this. If I do get this gift, I intend to respect it and really really live life to the fullest.
It's unusual for a patient to be so sick and to be so warm to the people around them. The way he handled it externally was incredibly calm.
Just 9 days later, Reid received the call he'd been waiting for.
So they're saying, hey, yeah, we got the heart, and we want to put it in tomorrow night at 10 p.m. And we like, excuse me? You're like, but that's how it is. So the next night, 10 p.m., we go in, and about 7 hours later, I have a new heart.
How do you feel?
I feel great. How is the recovery process? How is that?
Man, they get you going. I don't know if the bed got to go to somebody else, but they get you going quick over at Cedars, I'll tell you that. I'm looking at the machinery. The heart before was looking like I failed a lie detector test before, you know what I'm saying? But now it's looking like zooming.
Has this changed you? And if so, how has it changed you?
I hope that I'm the same person, but then I'm a better version of myself. Because man, this is a beautiful life. It's great. And I want to be around for it.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
And with his second chance at life, Reid hopes to inspire others to put their health first.
A lot of people walk around with heart disease because they don't go to the doctor. And traditionally, people of color we don't go. We don't go for a lot of reasons. Sometimes we don't go because we don't have insurance. A lot of times we don't go because we don't want the bad news.
Yeah.
Or we too busy just hustling, trying to make it from day to day, and we feel like we don't got time, or we'll get over it. Well, you might not. So I'm urging all of my fans, all of y'all loved ones to get it checked out.
You're right about that. I think a lot of people ignore symptoms, but I think having you here talking about it, someone who everyone knows, who we grew up with, it really is an eye-opener.
It's worth it. Get yourself checked out.
Yeah, I know that. And you can't help your family if you're not around. Woo. Plain and simple.
You know, he said it's a beautiful life, and he is a beautiful guy. I really love hanging out with Chris. And he says he's feeling energized. He's working on a new comedy special. He's planning more Kid and Play tour dates, and even writing a book, appropriately titled Heart of the Matter.
Great spirit.
Great spirit, great energy, and we just had a great time. And he really wanted to share this message for those out there who may be going through some of these things and don't realize what it is. Go get yourself checked out. And it was a surprise to him, and hopefully it's helping a lot of people.
He's doing all right. Yeah.
Doing
But I
all
love
right.
how he said it's also got to get prepared mentally, not just physically, to have for the transplant.
It's a big process, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
All